One of the national parks that we just can't get enough of is Joshua Tree National Park in California. There is something otherworldly about the rocky desert landscape and the alien-looking Joshua trees, which are the park's namesake. If you love hiking, Joshua Tree National Park has some amazing hiking trails that are suited to all skill levels. Besides the beautiful scenery, some of these hikes are also full of history. Here's a list of trails that we think are some of the best hikes in Joshua Tree National Park. Keep in mind, this list is in no particular order. If you would like to see the full-length versions of all of the hikes and adventures mentioned in this list, you can see them by clicking on the playlist in the upper corner right now. First up is the Willow Hole Trail. This moderate trail takes hikers into the heart of Joshua Tree National Park, also known as the Wonderland of Rocks. It begins by meandering through the desert scape with the unique Joshua trees before weaving in between big boulders and interesting rock formations. The trail eventually comes to an end at a seasonal water source, protected by a thicket of willow trees. If you're lucky, you might even spot some bighorn sheep drinking water here. The second hike on the list is the Ryan Mountain Trail. As one of the most popular hikes, Ryan Mountain Trail is also on our list of the best hikes in Joshua Tree National Park. This trail is steep but very straightforward and easy to follow. This trail also has one of the best scenic overlooks in the park, with a view that stretches off way into the distance. On a clear day, you can see all the way to the massive peaks of San Gorgonio and San Jacinto. If you're okay with hiking back in the dark, Ryan Mountain Trail is also one of the best spots to see sunset in Joshua Tree National Park. Next on the list is the Split Rock Trail. We personally think that the Split Rock Trail is underrated in Joshua Tree National Park. This trail was surprisingly beautiful once we gave it a chance. This hike weaves through all of the interesting rock formations. It is easy to follow, yet challenging enough, with a little bit of elevation gain and stairs to make it exciting. For those who love scrambling like we do, there are many boulders and rocky outcroppings to check out. We could spend hours here, so in our opinion, the Split Rock Trail belongs on our list of the best hikes in Joshua Tree National Park. Number 4 on our list is the Arch Rock and Heart Rock Trail. Even before the park created an official trail to get to Arch Rock, we had already spent so much time in this part of the park. This place is so beautiful, with a few of our favorite rock formations: the Arch Rock, the Dragon Spine, and the elusive Heart Rock. And your adventure doesn't stop here. If you're up for it, there is an area behind Arch Rock that is super fun to explore. Just be sure to bring a tracker so you don't get lost. I'm not going to lie, number 5 on the list is probably our favorite hike in this entire video, and it is the Desert Queen Mine to Eagle Cliff Boulder House. We absolutely love this trail. The Desert Queen Mine to Eagle Cliff Boulder House is 100% one of the best hikes in Joshua Tree National Park. It has everything that we love. From impressive rock formations to mines, tons of history, and of course, the elusive Boulder House. This trail is also just challenging enough to keep it exciting for us. The trail itself doesn't have any technical sections, so it is considered moderate. However, it is an unmaintained trail, especially if you go past the Desert Queen mine, so you will need some route finding skills. Please note, if you decide to do this hike, please do not remove anything from any of these structures or graffiti on anything. It's absolutely amazing to see these structures in such pristine shape, and it would be great if we could keep them this way for a long time to come. Number 6 on the list is the Barker Dam Trail. If you want to see a lot of water in the dry desert of Joshua Tree, this is the trail. Well, if you come at the right time. The dam area can get pretty full of water after some big rainfall. This usually happens more in the springtime. The Barker Dam Nature Trail is mostly flat and easy to follow. Within its short distance, you'll be treated to enormous boulders, petroglyphs, iconic Joshua trees, and of course, the beautiful lake at the dam. Even during the dry season with no water, this area is still very beautiful and pretty fun to explore. We haven't personally been lucky enough to see it when it was full, but hopefully we'll get to see it one day. Number 7 on the list is kind of interesting because it's an unofficial trail inside the park, and it is the Samsons Rocks Trail. Because this is an unofficial trail, you won't find any trail markers or signs here, and because of this, not many people know about this trail. However, if you are willing to explore, it will take you to an interesting place of history inside Joshua Tree National Park. At the end of the trail, you will find Samsons Rocks. These giant boulders are where John Samson chiseled in his unique declarations on life back in the early 1900s. It is definitely something very unique to check out, and that's why it ended up on our list of the best hikes in Joshua Tree National Park. And the last trail on this list is the Hidden Valley Trail. If it's your first time visiting the park, this is a popular and easy introduction to Joshua Tree National Park. The Hidden Valley Trail loops through the giant boulders that Joshua Tree is famous for. Along the trail, there is interesting desert plant life, and if you're here in the spring, you can even see wildflowers. This trail is also one of the best places to see bighorn sheep. Besides hikers, this trail is also popular for rock climbers, and it is also home to one of our favorite adventures inside the park, the Chasm of Doom. And with that, our list of our favorite hikes inside Joshua Tree National Park is coming to a close. What do you think? Did we miss anything? If so, let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because that really helps the channel out. If you have suggestions for things you'd like to see in future videos, let us know. And for all the information about the awesome hiking trails inside Joshua Tree National Park, as well as other amazing Southern California adventures, head on over to livethatadventure.com.